Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned into Neek at Night. And tonight I'm going to be going over just a few topics that I've been seeing around social media and just giving my opinion on some of the goings-ons that's goings-ons. Will Smith has finally come out of hiding and he is now apologizing. Monkeypox is on the rise. Jealous friends are killing one another. And it's just a lot going on around town. So we're going to do a quick live to just get into it. And the first story that we're going to talk about is this story out of Florida. Now, in Florida, there was a group of people who went out. Now, the group of people include these two individuals right here. So they go out, they wanted to, I guess, enjoy the night. And for some reason, the woman on the left was dancing and drinking, and it irritated the woman on the right. The woman on the right then took an Uber once the club or the bar was closed with the woman on the left, and they started to bicker and argue in there. The woman on the right, she had basically texted one of their friends and said that they need to get her under control. She then got out of the Uber or something like that, and she opened fire on this woman. So she opened fire on her and fatally shot her. Everyone basically ran from the Uber and fled, and then they left this girl there. Tragic story. What's going on? It sounds like jealousy, and it's just a whole big old mess. But I'm going to read to you what the article states, and then we're going to go to the next thing. So it says, a Coconut Grove woman faces second-degree, fatality charge after police accused her of shooting and offing a woman in downtown Miami Saturday. According to an arrest warrant, 24-year-old Natalie Harrell and 28-year-old Gladys Yvette and 5 others boarded a 2020 Cadillac Escalade at around 2:15 a.m. after hailing an Uber ride at the Northwest 2nd Avenue and Northwest 10th Street. Police said that surveillance video that was taken from inside the vehicle shows Harrell and Borcella getting into a verbal argument that quickly turned physical. Investigators said that the video shows Harrell reaching into her purse, pulling out a gun, and firing a single shot at Borcella, wounding her. The video showed the driver stopping the SUV in the area of the Southeast 1st Avenue and 1st Street, and everyone but Borcella getting out. The 6 passengers ran from the scene. It says first responders later took Borcella to Jackson Memorial Hospital, where doctors pronounced her deceased. Okay? It says, according to witnesses, Harrell and a group of friends were at the Clevelander Hotel and Bar on South Beach when some of the men in the group asked a woman in the group if she had any friends that would like to join them. The woman showed the men a social media account of Borcella, which is the deceased, and she agreed to meet up with them at the Urban at the 2nd Avenue. So after meeting up, at the Overtown venue, Harrell was reportedly upset the fact that Borcella began to drink and dance. So she texted a witness who she told to get her girl under control, and after the venue shut down, the group ordered the Uber. Soon after Harrell and Borcella sat down in the 3rd row, the two began to bicker and call each other's name. The witnesses states that the witness told police that Harrell then ended up in front of the Uber facing the other passengers and kept shouting, "You don't want this. You don't want me to go into my purse." Okay? And so she went into her purse, and that's when she shot Borcella. And she is now arrested on second-degree charges. So that happened out of Miami. Her mother then set up a GoFundMe account or whatever. And it just sounds like, to be honest, it sounds like she was probably trying to, it sounds like. Okay, I wasn't there, but just reading it, them meeting up with men, men wanted to meet up with them later. This girl gets upset that this girl was drunk and dancing. It sounds like she was trying to pimp her out to me. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. And maybe she wasn't really cooperating and she probably was doing her own thing or something. And this girl somehow got mad and shot her. So this is the woman who is now deceased. Her mother, like I said, she put up a GoFundMe account. And in the GoFundMe account, she said the following. This is the most devastating news a mother can receive. My daughter's life was taken away from her, and she did not deserve this. She was the life of the party and a beautiful soul to be around. She always held her hand out for anyone that needed her, even when she had battles of her own. She put her 3 beautiful children first, and now they have to grow up and only hear of memories of their beautiful mother. I don't even know how to tell my grandbabies someone took their mother away from us. Our family is heartbroken, and we need help for the funeral and a little more help with providing for her children. This is a wave that we weren't prepared for. Please, anything is appreciated. And that is what her mother had wrote for her on the GoFundMe. Whose page was this? This is her mom's page that I had clicked on. Her mom had wrote, and she said, also on her Facebook, she said, I'm sorry, but I just have to say, my beautiful baby, I really believe my daughter, Gigi, that deal. We will get to the bottom of this, and I will not stop till someone comes forward with the truth. Yeah, they have the shooter, but it's more to this. Looking at the location where it occurred, don't vibe with me. Okay? So the mom is saying, listen, yeah, they got the girl who is the shooter, but she feels like it's more to the story. And from me listening to it, it sounds like it's more to the story. It sounds like they was trying to pimp her out or something, if I'm being honest. Now, on her social media, she has Facebook page. This is the deceased Facebook page. And she had a lot of different posts, F ends, mind the business that pays you, because minding mine ain't doing ish for you. The F. Okay. Someone on the comments, the first comment I see, it says, one question. What made little mama even accept to invite to anything from that old dusty bra? I'm so confused. That was a setup waiting to happen. Remember, people, we don't get a second chance at life once someone takes it from you. She said, I'm stingy with the P and my energy, cause all of this ish good over here. She said, I'm FUCK friend free. I ain't hanging with no H's that pretend to like me. Okay, so this is one of her posts July 1st where she said she ain't messing with fake friends and girls that pretend to like her. And that's kind of what it sounded like happened with the situation. So it sounds like that's kind of what happened. Somebody in the chat, in the comments, said the irony, and it's like, wow, yeah. Unfortunately, you had one of the worst friends, a frenemy. No need to waste tab dollars. This is so incredibly sad. It sounds like there was a reason she wasn't out with the other 2 girls. So, yeah, this is different people commenting on her page. This is her social media. She has some, very suggestive photos. So I'm not going to go through her photos. Her photos, it looks like she probably was a bottle girl or something like that. I found her Instagram, and her Instagram, she has an OnlyFans. So I don't know what was up with that, but it is definitely a sad story nonetheless. Next thing I want to talk about is this monkeypox business. This monkeypox business is too much. Child, this mess is looking crazy. So people are posting up videos, and the first case with a woman appeared to be revealed, and she shows the different stages of her with this monkeypox business. Okay? She shows her mouth or all around, and it just looks disgusting. Somebody asked her if she caught monkeypox from doing the hanky panky, and she said that she got it from someone at work. They said, "Where do you work?" She said, "Racetrack, bro. But that's the only place I could have gotten it. Even though I don't touch anybody, I touch people's money. Think about it." They said, "Did you have symptoms like COVID fever, loss of taste, or how did they feel besides the bumps?" She said she had fever, a massive headache, body and muscle aches. The first week it goes through 4 stages before you heal. I'm now on stage 4. Someone asked, what does she think she could have done to avoid it? She said, wore a effing mask. And this is her showing herself.
Yeah.
All right. So another person came forward and said they have monkeypox.
What monkeypox looks like. I'm here in Los Angeles and my whole body is basically covered, which I'm not going to show the rest of my body, but my hands you can see. And it's not fun. Get the vaccine and stay safe. This is really painful and I don't even know if I will not have scars for the rest of my life. The guy next to me, shirtless, recovered before me, so he's cooking for me and taking care of me right now, and he can't be reinfected, so yeah. It's not fake though, let me tell you that. I would say this is the most asked question. I've got it from physical contact with my partner who had lesions. These bumps at the time we thought were like infected hair follicles, but turns out that it was monkeypox, and he's gotten it from being in physical contact with another person who had it. And so it usually spreads from physical contact. It doesn't necessarily have to be sexual. You could share a t-shirt, you could share bedding, you could just hug somebody. And it has nothing to do with being straight or not being straight. Anybody can get it. So be careful. Also, unlike COVID, it is less like airborne, so it doesn't just like exist on thin air. So if you're in the same room with somebody with monkeypox, it doesn't mean you're gonna get it unless that person touches all the surfaces that you're touching. So at least it's a bit better than COVID in terms of it doesn't spread through air. So this was basically after a few days of having fevers. This was my last day without any lesions.
All right, so then this person seen this woman on the subway, and she looked like she got the pox. She was itching and scratching, and she is on it. And if you look closely, you can see her legs have the bumps, and it looked like she got it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
All right. So it's wild. It's wild out here. Somebody was saying that they feel like people are gonna take monkeypox more seriously because they don't want to be getting permanent marks on their face and stuff like that. This is what someone said. They said, hold on. They said monkeypox might actually make people quarantine because nobody cares about dying, but they care about being ugly. So that is what someone said. Will Smith, he has now apologized for smacking up Chris Rock. And this is what he had to say. Okay, he said, it's been a minute. Over the last few months, I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. You asked a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer. Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
All right. So that's a piece of his apology. He said that right after the incident happened, he said he reached out to him. He said that at that time he wasn't ready to talk, but he's open and available when he is ready to talk. I don't think that this one incident is going to forever just make him a horrible person. I feel like he has way more positive than negative outcomes in life. I feel like he's done way more good than this one incident. You know, people will totally cancel out Will for this one incident, but they will still see a person like DaBaby who constantly do stuff back to back to back and bump their music and be a fan, or they'll see people like Nicki Minaj basically like pushing her fans, or all of these other artists who have these different other altercations and things going on, and they still become fans of them and make excuses for them and all these things are the things. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't think this one instance is going to forever hurt him. I think that, you know, I'm glad that he did apologize and he took accountability for it. It wasn't one of those like quick 24-hour, you know, just because I have backlash, I'm saying something. He took time away. He reflected months later. And that's just what it is. You know, you got people like Tory Lanez who he's accused of shooting somebody in the foot, you know what I'm saying? And he still got fans. You know, it's a lot of people who have done things that I feel like is way worse, you know. So I feel like, you know, he apologized. It is what it is. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that he was genuine and sincere in his apology? Are you upset with Will because of this instance? Do you feel like, you know, he should have been bigger than that? He should have never did it and you are no longer a fan? Or are you still Team Will and you feel like, you know, he made a mistake and he apologized for it, etc.? What do you guys think? I want to know down below. But yeah, I just wanted to just give you guys a quick video of a couple of things that I seen going on around social media.
Hey guys, this is...
And I'll be back probably later to talk to y'all some more.